Shenron, I have a simple request. The people of Kantan City have made their voices heard, and we want another Goku!
Ooh. Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 speculation here on the channel, guys. This is just kind of like a random video that I've been thinking about for a while, and I wanted to make another video based on Hero Vote, okay? A potential Season 2 or second variation of Hero Vote. As you guys know, we had the Kantan City Vote Pack that actually dropped, I believe, last year in July. We finally got it. It took, like, what, over a year for them to actually drop the characters. They probably did not even plan to have 3 out of the 5 actually in that pack. I think that it was supposed to be only one winner, and they were supposed to include it in, I don't know, maybe a future pack, like with other characters that were not part of Hero Vote. I really don't know, okay? I don't work at Bandai. I have no idea what the situation was, but let's go ahead and get into the list that I have presented with you guys. Again, this is all just speculation, my own wish list of what characters I'd like to see potentially in the game in the future. And let me know your thoughts and opinions down below as well in the comments. I would like to know what characters you really want to see in the future, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be part of a vote type of deal, but just any character in general that is like something that you feel like we definitely need in the game. Now, the list that I am presenting to y'all today, it's going to consist of 5 characters, as you're seeing on screen right here. Again, I'm not saying that this is something that they would actually do, because this is a little bit weird, but I feel like it's a little, this one that I made, this list is more fair. Hopefully that makes sense, just because the very first Hero Vote, or just the Hero Vote that we got, having a Goku and a Vegeta character in there, that was not very fair, okay? You guys know, especially if you have at least, if there's a single Goku character in it, most people, especially if it was something like Ultra Instinct Sign, yeah, the majority of people would vote for that Goku without even giving it a second thought, okay? Me personally, I voted for Bergamo, and I'm laughing because I'm actually crying, bro. He didn't even get in. Okay, he didn't even get in. This list is very similar in the aspect of adding in different variations or timelines of certain characters that we already have in the game, as well as adding in some cool, unique characters. So I already know people are going to point out,
oh my god, you have 3 Saiyan characters on your list.
This list is BS, blah, 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 blah. Again, it's my list, so I can do whatever the hell I want. So, Saiyan characters are very popular. I love Saiyan characters. So yeah, I'm going to put a lot of them on my list, okay? The first one being DBS Broly. It doesn't necessarily have to be the base form version, just like black-haired Broly. The Fury form was also really cool. I think this Broly would be super unique if he was base and he could go Fury. We have seen in the most recent DLC packs, at least the past 2, that it's not just Super Saiyan that you can give a character. You can give a character something unique, like a unique awoken skill that's exclusive to them that nobody else can use. Hit has one. Goku has Blue Kaioken. What is it? Gohan. I know Potential Unleash was already in the game, but like the unique DBS superhero Potential Unleash that we got from the last pack was kind of cool because it had a different unique animation. It still was Potential Unleash, but I'm just saying it was exclusive to him. Nobody else could use it. And of course, Dispo's Light Speed mode or Supersonic mode, whatever you want to call it, that was integrated. I was very surprised by that. So what if they gave us a base form Broly that had the Wrathful transformation or the Fury form as an awoken skill, okay? And then also give him, you know, something like Gigantic Crusher, okay? And I'll go over, I'll have a couple of screenshots of why I chose these characters, what moves I could give them as well, okay? Second character here, my boy Master Roshi. Yes, Master Roshi, okay? So Master Roshi, let's just talk about him real quick. I think he would be really unique, okay? We already have a couple of skills that he could have already, like in the base, like Kamehameha, what is it, Turtle Hermit style, Last Resort or whatever, which was pretty much his like lightning thunder shock thing or whatever it is that he can like paralyze the opponent. I think it would be really sick. Okay, one move that I really want to see, I want to see him have the Mafuba, bro. In Fighters, they did an insane job with him. He's one of the most unique characters that we've ever gotten in any Dragon Ball game, in my opinion. It's sad that he probably wasn't very popular, and I don't really see many people use him, but I think he was a great addition. I would hope that if they do ever integrate him as a character, they would do obviously the DBS version, just because even though he did some classic OG stuff, it was just like the most recent version of him that got a lot of airtime in Dragon Ball Super, and I feel like it was at this point in time probably one of the more popular versions of him, since they seem to want to use this version of him in the games like Fighters and stuff. I'm going to assume in the near future, hopefully soon, we'll see him in Dragon Ball Legends. We already have him in Dokkan and everything too, but the Mafuba would be a sick ultimate that I would definitely give him. I don't know what else. Maybe, I don't know if they... Actually, you know what? Again, they could give him an Awoken, the max power form. I was not expecting Dispo to have that, so giving Roshi it is not that far-fetched, you know what I mean? So maybe give him that, maybe give him a classic full power 100% Kamehameha or whatever, where he does like the cool hand movement, and then, you know, it would be so cool. It'd be so cool. Okay, moving on here. Now, this one is a little bit weird. I feel like not many people would really want this version of Bardock, but I mean, who asked for Tracksuit DBS Android 18? Literally no one. Okay, literally no one. Even DBS Android 17. Not saying that nobody likes him or anything, but nobody asked for him. They just put him in that pack, and he really had nothing new. He had like one new skill, and that was it. His moveset was cool and everything, and I love MVP 17, you know, but nobody asked for him, okay? Same thing with this Bardock. I'm not saying, again, I don't think anybody was asking for it, but they could do something cool with him. You know, they could give him like a brand new moveset. Maybe give him... Now, I know he has like Saiyan Spirit and, what is it, Riot Javelin, which is pretty much the same as, what is it, Final Spirit Breaking Cannon or Final Spirit Cannon, whatever that move is that he uses. His like signature trademark ultimate final move that he does. I feel like they could like rework it, make it a cooler looking ultimate. Because Riot Javelin is pretty much that move, but you know, they can make it cooler. Kind of like with Trunks' Shining Sword Slash. I was disappointed. I'm still disappointed that that's a super. I feel like that would have been way cooler as like an ultimate. So I don't know, man. It's just they can do things with these characters, even make things up to make these characters unique, and they will do that if they want to sell these characters. Okay, you guys know they've shown it time and time again that they can make, like, for example, DBS Superhero Gohan, reworking him and making him, obviously people were disappointed by his skill set and, you know, everything, but we paid for him, you know, it was a possibility. So I think Bardock is more realistic than even like giving us DBS Superhero Gohan, you know what I mean? Now, unfortunately, they wouldn't have any like Awoken skills or anything for him just because this version of him didn't get Super Saiyan. But again, it would be cool to get more DBS variations of characters, okay? Just because they seem to want to keep that trend going for whatever reason, because they've already done it several times now. Now, this is where things are going to get a little bit more crazy, except for Majin 21. I want to talk about Shallot, okay? The possibility of Shallot being in the game. Now, the only way we would see Shallot in the game is if they got, I know people hate it when I say this, but it's whatever this licensing BS is that they have to do, and they have to do like an actual collab between Dragon Ball Legends and Xenoverse 2 to actually make this happen. Okay, these you know, teams have to come together with, like, I don't know if it's even, they got to get permission from Shueisha or so, I don't fucking know at this point, dude. I don't even care. Like, it's, to me, it's not impossible. They've done it with Android 21. They could do it with Legends, okay? And people that are like, oh, no, they can't do it with Heroes or anything like that. Like, they can't do Heroes characters ever. Yeah, they can. If they go through and they put in the effort to come together and be like, hey, you know what? I want to, you know, do a collab with you or whatever. They could do it, okay? They could do it. They could pull it off, and it would be sick. And people would buy it, okay? Because Dokkan has done it. It's not like, oh, it's impossible for the other games to do it. No, it's not. It is not impossible. They can do it. It's just, I don't know if they ever would do the effort of doing it, okay? That's all I'm saying. So, when it comes to Shallot, yeah, he'd be sick. You know how many people like Shallot, okay? Like, I'm telling you, this guy, I'm not saying, like, he's, like, Goku level popular, but for, like, the Dragon Ball Legends game, people love Shallot, okay? A lot of people love Shallot. I know there are going to be a lot of people that don't even know who this character is because they don't play Legends, they don't play the game, but Legends is extremely popular. Like, you guys have no idea. You guys literally have no idea how popular Legends is, okay? As much shit it gets talked about and, you know, how much people bag on the game sells like a mofo, like crazy, okay? Whenever Shallot got his new forms revealed and everything, like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and even getting the fusion with Giblet or Gibby, whatever you want to call him, yeah, it went hard. People were hyped as hell for that, okay? So people would buy this. People who play Xenoverse 2 know who this character is because I've seen it across, like, my comments and in my community and everything, and even the community in general for Xenoverse 2. I've seen so many people want to see this character, okay? I don't care if they couldn't really give him any skills. I know there's obviously one skill. He has his own signature move, Wild Cannon, so they could easily give that to him. If they dropped this character as a DLC character and gave us one ultimate move, I would buy it because we would probably see him if they were to drop this character. I feel like he would already be in Super Saiyan God. I feel like Super Saiyan God Shallot is just that guy. It's just like that form that just fits him. Because you guys know we got like Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla and Kale, which was kind of weird. Like having those characters standalone already pre-transformed. I still think that's weird to this day. So giving us Shallot and already pre-transformed in the Super Saiyan God would be sick. Okay. Last final character here is my waifu, the thick 21, the thickest 21 to ever exist in life, okay? Android 21, she's ridiculously popular, okay? Android 21 Majin form is the face of Dragon Ball FighterZ, in my opinion. Or actually, I mean, right, yeah, just Android 21 in general, right? We already have Android 21 in the game. I would never in a million years expect that they would actually drop her as a DLC character. I never thought that was going to happen. And I was so surprised and so excited. And she's really good. She's really unique. And she pretty much has everything, all the bells and whistles that you would need for Android 21. But they could actually do something very special with her just because most recently, Dragon Ball FighterZ got a new version of Android 21, which was the reverse, okay? We already had Majin 21 in the game, and then they gave us Lab Coat 21 most recently as a DLC character that you paid for. And she had some unique reworked ultimates and attacks and moveset. Like she was pretty unique. So maybe that version of her, give her everything that she has into this Majin 21 in Xenoverse 2. They've done stuff like this before where they give them different, like the previous form or the other form of the same character. They give them moves that did not match it. Like, for example, DBS Gogeta, the base form Gogeta got the meteor explode, all the cool like moves and stuff. Not saying that like he couldn't use it or anything. Obviously, it's the same character, but it was just kind of weird that they gave us all those. And the reason they did it was because they were kind of rushed when it came to the actual thing. So, again, the Android 21 that we have, I think she's great and everything. But I know people, y'all, right now in the comments, you would drop money for this character. Don't lie. I know you would, okay? Actually, to be honest, you would drop money for all these characters. That's why I included all these characters on the list. They're characters that we don't necessarily need, but they're so popular and, like, hype that people would drop money for them, okay? And unfortunately, and I know people were like, well, it's not about the money or anything. No, to them it is, guys. They don't... Not saying that they don't care about the fans or anything, because they obviously have to care about the fans and what the fans want. But they at the end of the day, guys, they want money, okay? These companies, okay, their goal is to make money by producing and pumping out characters, okay, as DLC. If that wasn't the case, they would have made Xenoverse 3 years ago. Because they probably, in my opinion, would have lost out on a lot of money if they already made Xenoverse 3, okay? Just because these DLC characters are so much easier to pump out. They don't have to make a full brand new game, and they can charge these characters up the ass. Like, we're spending a lot of money on these characters. Let's just be real, okay? So, to finish this off here, I want to actually go over some of, like I said, the ultimates. At the very least, just an ultimate attack that they could have, okay? And then I'll throw in some honorable mentions at the very end here, okay? So, again, Planet Crusher, or Gigantic Crusher, whatever you want to call it. This was a skill that Broly used, which was a giant green ball of energy that was like this spherical. It's spherical, okay, as my boy Josh would say. And he threw it at the ground, and it just blew everything up and created a volcano crater, wasteland. Okay, that move is sick. We don't have it in Xenoverse 2. We don't have anything close to it in Xenoverse 2. And I think it would be OP, right? Moving on here, like I said, Master Roshi, give him the Mafuba. Okay, people were like, oh, how this is going to work? Well, I mean, it's going to be kind of like, what's that move called? Android 21's grab, where she turns you into candy, and then the cookie beam move that I think, what is it? What's his face? That Boo has, or just Boo characters, Majin characters have. Yeah, cookie beam. They turn you into the cookie, eats you, and then shits you out, right? So they could do the same thing with the Mafuba, seal you in there, it does damage, and then you would burst out of it, right? It would be easy to pull off. I think it would look sick. Mafuba's sick, okay? Especially since we don't have like an animation like that in the game. That'd be kind of cool. Like, it would just look crazy, okay? Again, Final Spirit, Breaking whatever the hell that move is called. Give us a new reworked, cooler version of it. They could maybe take some stuff from the Bardock, what's it called? Episode of Bardock where he goes Super Saiyan. They could take some cool stuff from there. And like I said, rework it, make it look cooler as an ultimate. Maybe add like a combo type of deal. Like it would start up as like a sick combo or whatever, and then maybe he would do the cool walk or whatever, and then he would go boom like that. He would do his move. They could do something like that, right? Okay, and then Android 21, she has the name. They could give it a different name, but the animation of it looked really, really unique. I forgot what this one was specifically, if it was like the appetizing, excellent, full course, or whatever the hell it's called. The lab code Android 21 had some really cool, unique animations where she does this like cross-arm like thing or whatever. I don't know how to explain it, but they could give that to Majin 21. It would look sick as hell, right? Again, Wild Cannon, easy. I don't even need to explain it. You guys know it's unique. It's different. It's a move that Shallot... It's signature move, okay? Boom. Now for some honorable mentions. I want to see Super Android 13 in the game. Now, the reason why I didn't include these on my list initially is because I feel like both Super Android 13 and Full Power Bojack are two characters that should be in the game. Okay, they should be in the game. They should have been in the game. It was weird that they gave us the base versions of them, but that just goes to show that they most likely have planned to give us in the future or in Xenoverse 3, they'll probably give us their full-powered versions. Now, one of the main reasons why I want Super Android 13 is for Nutbuster. Okay, Nutbuster, where he blew Goku's nuts into oblivion, is a move that would be a perfect counter. Okay, he has it in Dragon Ball Legends. The animations are there. Give it to us, right? Give it to us. I know people would go crazy for this move because it's funny. And let us unlock it for our CAC, because that shit would be even funnier, okay? And then Full Power Bojack, I don't even... They could do whatever they want with him, okay? Just give us fucking Full Power Bojack. And the last one I want to talk about, just because I know people don't like Goku and they're tired of Goku. They're like, oh my god, that's enough Gokus. Well, guys, this is the last final Goku that we do not have in Xenoverse 2. I know we have GT Goku, okay? But it's not exactly the same. And let me explain what I mean by that, okay? One thing I would give OG Goku, okay? I want it to be like the Tenkaichi one. Does that make sense? I want him to have that weird fluttering leg technique thing where instead of like flying, he has to like, you know, like fly in the air. I want him to have that. I want them to bring that back because they had a GT Goku and they had a DBS, I'm stupid. An original Dragon Ball Goku. Okay? They had both of those characters in the game. And this is the same thing that applies with Master Roshi since, I mean, he can't fly. Give him like that fluttering in the air kind of thing where it was like really weird and janky, but it was kind of cool because it made them unique. And you know what I would give this Goku? Give him the human awoken skill. Okay? The flying Nimbus power pull combo. I think that would be so cool to have for Goku so that he could actually be able to fly, right? But it would be like a limited awoken skill, right? Wouldn't that be really, really cool? I feel like not many people bring that up as a thing for Kid Goku. I'm pretty sure I've brought it up in the past, but I really, really think that would be kind of cool, okay? And it's Goku, so people would really, I would pay money for the original Dragon Ball Goku. But y'all let me know if you would get this. I think that'd be really cool. Make him kind of unique since no other character other than your human, like no base game character has that awoken skill as a thing, right? I think that'd be sick, okay? And since Goku is kind of like the only character that uses the power pull and GT Goku doesn't have Nimbus, so, because he doesn't need it, so it would be cool, right? Come on, disagree with me. All right, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, ring my notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.